Hello, hello, Danger Noddles. Why is Hatchet off screen?
And sent you another truck.
Who are you sending trucks?
Oh, it's an event in a game me and Spood play.
I was confused. Like, why are you sending me trucks?
I'm sending Spood trucks. You are not Spood. You are Aaron.
Yeah.
You have a Spood's gender is it's there, but it's a little different.
Yeah. Um. So I got two things of good news for stream. One, I got medicine, so hopefully I'll be back to sounding normal instead of sounding low and shit. I'm not sure if I even sound different.
You have sounded low energy. And Spood sent you another truck.
Yeah. So, the other thing of good news, because I worked my butt off in February, I'm getting a big enough bonus to get a new computer next week.
Nice.
So I don't have to worry about the stupid fucking cyberpower anymore.
What
Very
computer are you getting?
Basically, it's gonna have more advanced shit than I have in my cyberpower computer. But basically, it's from this company that takes, computers that are, like, uh, thrown out by offices, and reworks them into gaming computers, so that way it doesn't fill up garbage dumps.
Nice.
So yeah, now I'm getting one of those.
Yeah, always try to focus on buying from refurbs.
Yeah.
very nice.
So yeah. And Jen, to answer your question, I feel a bit better. I'm not coughing as much as I did the previous 2 days, but as you can tell, I still sound like shit. Even your Hedge's
Best
cat understood I sound like shit.
What do you want, bro? I'm eating here.
Festus.
Yeah.
Need to open your chat.
Yeah. Alright.
Bro!
Alright, first group of interest of the night is Anzanio's Curio Shop. A curio shop that sells anomalous items. That's it. That's all we get to know about the group so far.
I love the details of this group.
Oh my gosh. Hatchet, can you read the author of this SCP?
Let me actually open the thing in Discord. Yeah, so that's Doc McGillicutie. That is an incredible username.
I love SCP authors. They come up with the
Uh,
best like nicknames.
oh wait, it's not Mick, it's Mac.
Yeah.
I made it more Irish than it actually is.
So it's not as long, which is good. Alright, let's see. What does this group do? Hopefully we get enough information.
That would be nice.
Alright. The nickname for the SCP is Shop Class.
Oh,
Uh, Item SCP-2197, Object Class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Because neither 2197 nor the lot, which is built or recorded on any official documents, the Foundation has been able to effectively assume legal ownership of 2197 by purchasing the buildings on either side of it, the lots of which legally encompass 2197's location. A small contingent of Foundation personnel have been permanently assigned to manage these properties. A small filling station with automotive repair shop and a 5-unit motor launch. Alright. Civilian motorists lured into the proximity of 2097 are to be intercepted by these personnel and given whatever assistance they require in order to leave the area. Once a week, a DCOS personnel wearing a remote surveillance kit is to enter 2197, engage in conversation 2197-1, and make a purchase. Due to local residents' length of exposure to 2197, their habitual. What the fuck is that word?
Um, reticence.
Habitual reticence regarding it, mass administration of amnestics has been ruled out. As residents have observed Foundation personnel steering visitors away from 2197, they have become increasingly accepting and even friendly towards the member of the permanent constituent. These social relationships are to be used in conjunction with monitoring of mail and electronic communications in order to identify and isolate individuals who pose an unacceptable risk to containment. Oh god.
You okay?
Yeah, when I breathed in, I don't know how, but when I breathed, it went down the wrong windpipe. What the fuck?
That can happen.
It was a strange feeling. Like, it didn't hurt. It was just a strange feeling.
Don't you love the perfectly designed human body that can sometimes breathe wrong?
The hell do you mean perfectly designed?
I was being sarcastic.
Anyways. Alright. Description 2197 is a one-story structure located in Redacted, Maine, an unincorporated township between US Route 1 and the Atlantic coast. The words Insonio's Curio Shop are etched in stylized lettering on large storefront window, displaying what appear to be various secondhand goods. Okay, before I continue reading, this is good because this means this SCP is the group of interest.
Yeah.
Finally.
Very nice.
Alright. Individuals traveling by motor vehicle in or near redacted experience a greater than expected rate of mechanical difficulties, GPS malfunctions, flat tires, unexpectedly low fuel, and loss of cellular reception. Affected motorists frequently seek assistance in redacted, and while delayed, they often enter 2197 due to its location between the township's only mechanic and its only lodgings. Residents of redacted in the surrounding area do not appear to experience these travel-related difficulties, and will sometimes epically warn those affected away from 2197. Spanish personnel briefed to 2197 also appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon. St. Eleven's shamanic analysis unit has concluded that the effect targets only unsuspecting individuals. This is the first time I've heard of Foundation having a shamanic analysis unit.
I don't even know what a shamanic unit is. What is shamanic?
It'd be like shamans.
Yeah.
Oh, shamanistic?
Yeah, along those lines, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've got a fucking task force of various shamans that'll like look into stuff and say, "Oh,
Yeah. I gotta find that
Like
funny.
having a unit of actual shamans would be very expensive.
Probably. But then again, the Foundation is paid by most of the world's governments, so I don't think they care.
not as expensive as fucking consistently launching D-class into the sun."
or nuking all of Japan.
You know what? That's their point. Their point.
Foundation,
It's
their
like
budget is infinite. Yeah.
people you have to train in specific areas and locations that, let's be honest, none of it's on the internet. You can't find any information of it on the internet. And a person, you have to do everything. It takes years of training and research, and they just have a whole team of it.
Yeah. Anyways, those entering 2197 are greeted by a humanoid entity resembling a stooped elderly man in a leather apron. Designated -1. Entity will introduce itself as Mr. Anzanio. Engage in small talk and encourage the visitor to browse. If an individual expresses interest in an item, -1 will speak highly of the effort involved in its manufacture and the good character of its maker, often remarking that he tried his best. Most items purchased from the shop display anomalous properties. Alright. 2197 first came to the Foundation's attention when routine monitoring of the Vatican email traffic flagged an inquiry from the Archdiocese of Boston on behalf of the parishioner who claimed that an antique doll she had purchased on a trip to Maine had been harassing her with effectual attempts to harm or inconvenience her. The doll was retrieved and is currently designated SCP 2197-2. It has proven capable of movement and vocalization, albeit with a severe speech impediment. Class B amnestics were administered to the purchaser, her parish priest, and the Archbishop of Boston.
Bruh. The way that they found this SCP is fucking finding an email of a lady going, "Please help! Fucking doll keeps spitting in my food. Help!"
Yeah, it is from. It is an email to the Vatican of all things. Somewhere on each item, typically the back, underside, or interior, is a single small glyph written in hemoglobin-like substance, the design of which differs from item to item. Foundation linguistics have concluded that the glyphs on the backward renderings of the first, second, third, fourth, and sixth letters of the Aramaic alphabet. Some glyphs are appended with a plus or minus sign. The permanent contingent in Redacted has compiled a representative sample of items purchased by D-Class personnel from 2197. Oh, now we're going to see different objects. Oh, this is perfect. Alright. -5. Description. The green Western Electric Model 2500 landline telephone, which rings from 1 to 6 times a month, regardless of whether it is connected to an active phone jack. If an individual picks up the receiver, a staticky voice resembling that of a young girl will whisper 7 days. Oh, for fuck's sake. And the call will disconnect. Exactly 7 days later, whether the phone happens to be the closest to the subject will ring. The subject answers, an identical voice will whisper, "It's been 7 days." And the call will disconnect. No further effects have been noted.
That's the
Oh,
best thing ever.
yeah.
The most you get haunted, but all they really do is end up uh fucking being the equivalent of an incredibly inefficient stopwatch.
Yeah. All intention, no payoff. Hey, that Alexa. Anyways, glyph Gamma minus. -10 description: an irregularly shaped concave object with several notches in its outer rim, apparently made of clay containing flecks of ash. When an individual with a history of tobacco use who has not consumed any form of tobacco since the last full moon comes within approximately 6 meters of the item, a lit cigarette emerges from the item and slides into one of the notches with the filter side pointed toward the individual. The cigarettes are reported to possess an intensely unpleasant smell and taste.
Oh,
Huh?
I said, oh.
Yeah. Approximately 65% of test subjects who smoked the cigarette required hospitalization for sulfur dioxide poisoning.
I guess it doesn't
Bruh.
want them smoking.
All such subjects, a traumatic experience caused an extreme aversion to subsequent tobacco use. Yeah, I wonder why.
I mean, yeah, like on the bright side, it's okay, downside, you got the fucking sulfur dioxide poisoning,
Yeah.
but you kicked your addiction.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a fair trade-off?
Probably not. Glyph, Gamo minus. Dash 13 description. A poorly constructed birdhouse with no anomalous properties. Glyph, wah.
Okay. Wow.
Dash 16 description. A small antique desk lamp operated by a toggle switch at its base with the on and off positions labeled. When operated by an individual unfamiliar with the lamp, the functioning of the switch is reversed so that the off position turns the lamp on, and vice versa. What's
Now they're just being a little shit.
Once a particular user becomes accustomed to the reverse function, the switch begins to operate correctly. This process repeats each time the user forms an ingrained habit regarding how to operate the switch. Glyph, Taleth. Okay, let's be honest. This sounds more like gamers against weed shit.
Oh, I was joking. What?
I was saying these objects sound like something the gamers against weed would make.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, only less dangerous.
Alright. I like this group so far. This is really funny.
Yeah.
Here, alright. Uh, Dash 22 description: two unadorned 20 centimeters and 6 by 60 centimeter pieces of sheet metal sold together as bookends. Each one has two 90-degree bends equidistant along its longer
E-
axis, forming a squared U shape.
Uh,
Huh?
equidistant.
Equidistant. Equidistant along its longer axis, forming a squared U shape, resembling three sides of a cube. When one of the items is picked up, it begins to grow in size, doubling in volume every 10 seconds until it becomes too heavy or unwieldy for the subject to hold. Upon slipping out of the subject's grasp, the item instantly reverts to its original size, holding both pieces at the same time, or fitting them together into a cube, appears to produce no additional effect. So it's pieces of sheet metal you can't even pick up.
Well, you can pick them up, you just won't hold them for long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is funny as shit. Alright. Dash 25. Description: a 32-page coloring book. The picture on each page is a rainbow and or unicorn themed. An individual who fully colors in or at least one page of the book experiences increased good luck thereafter, as confirmed by Foundation statisticians using a random number generator. Within a week of coloring in the page, the subject invariably meets an ideal romantic partner and enters a long-term relationship. On both occasions on which D-class personnel were used to test the item, an unusual confluence of events led to the subject escaping Foundation custody shortly before scheduled termination, along with the D-class of the opposite sex, with whom the subject had recently formed an attachment. Glyph Law. Okay, I'm seeing how the minus ones are not great products, and the ones that don't have minus are good. Or neutral, I guess. I don't know. Oh, the next one is the only plus one we know. Dash 27. Description: an item which appears to be normal wooden cuckoo clock, aged but in good condition until it's mounted to a wall of a structure owned by the purchaser at which point it reveals its true form and cannot be removed short of demolishing the wall on which it is mounted, not mounted. The cuckoo clock is made of a human head, neck, and chest cavity, apparently still living, with a brass pendulum and clock face.
Ugh.
What the fuck? Lungs?
Uh,
Oh, it gets worse.
I saw.
The lungs have been removed and the ribs spread to display the swinging pendulum inside the chest cavity, which has sharp blades designed to pierce the individual sides with every swing.
Uh,
The clock face is wedged into the mouth and the jaw having been stretched open to accommodate it. The eyes constantly dart about and grunts of pain may be heard from the throat. At the top of every hour, the pendulum and clock face rapidly heat to redacted degrees centigrade, causing the throat, uh, yeah, causing the throat to emit cries of pain reminiscent of the sounds of a non-anomalous cuckoo clock. The number of cries has been observed to be consistently appropriate to the hour being struck. Glyph Alip Plus. This is a plus object.
Yeah, so
well,
that just took a sudden turn into body horror.
yeah, they're not a cool group anymore. They're not a cool group anymore.
So they're fine with human testing.
Other than
Human
human.
testing.
Not human testing. Making products out of humans, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the human they used is still alive.
I mean, is it any worse what Marshall Garn Dark did to that woman?
No.
That woman will eventually get released. This person will not.
Fair enough.
Mm.
So, where are we gonna put the group?
Ugh.
Um. See, up until the last one, I was thinking a chaotic neutral.
Me too, but now I don't think it fits there anymore.
Yeah.
I think we got to put it in chaotic evil, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
When it's the one thing with humans that we know of is worse than the thing Marshall Carter Dark did that Aaron keeps bringing up, it's really not a good sign.
I mean, I use it to compare between different anomalous selling groups.
Well, yeah, but I have a point, don't I? Not a good
Yeah.
sign?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was Insanyo's Curio Shop. Apparently, um, this wasn't in any international group of interest groups, and I recently had to add it.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
You're good. Oh god, it's all in Japanese.
Da 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 da.
Well, I mean, we pretty much know where they're gonna go. Next,
Yeah.
next matter of interest in is Audacio's hand, Japanese branch of the serpent's hand.
Yeah, we could probably just toss it in chaotic good and call it a day.
Yeah. I wonder why that wasn't in an international group of interest.
Oh
Mm.
well.
That was gonna be our first chaotic good. Alright, let me see. What's the next one? Alright. Oh, here we go. Right here. Alright, the Apollodorus Construction Combine. Unknown but presumed to be an anomalous construction company located in the same universe with the Alexiev University. I think we put that university somewhere in evil.
Oh, was that the one university with the Romans?
Oh, I think it was.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
uh,
alright. Let's see, how long is it? Very short. Alright, this is 1043, aka Instant Structures. Alright. Item SCP-1043, Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. 1043 is to be held in a containment room in Storage Unit 9 at Site 33. The air humidity within the containment unit should not exceed 5% to prevent the evaluation of 1043, as well as the potential containment breach. Experimentation on 1043 requires approval of Level 3 personnel due to limited amount available. Alright, this was removed, but it says uncontained instances of -1 are to be left to proceed to completion. The mobile perimeter is to be established around them to prevent public exposure. Resulting -2 is to be demolished and rumble, along with the foundation of solidified -1 removed and stored at the nearest low hazard anomalous materials bulk storage facility. Alright. A mobile perimeter is to be established around uncontained instances of -1 for the purposes of monitoring. If the emerging -2 does not resemble any forms described in Addendum -1, the area extending to a radius of at least 200 meters from the edge of -1 in question is to be evacuated, and Procedure 28 Sorter applied. Otherwise,
Okay.
huh?
Certa.
Sorter. The uh, Otherwise, the resulting -2 is to be demolished and rumble, along with the foundation of solidified -1 removed, and stored at the nearest low hazard anomalous materials bulk storage facility. Alright, description 1043 refers to approximately was 31, but is now 134 sacks labeled. How the fuck do I say the first part?
Bull Bullisolus Mark III.
Molitulus Mark III. The numbers 1 to 5 in large red lettering. On the lower right corner of each sack is a green stamp detailing a winged arm holding a hammer and designation Apollodorus Construction Combine. The sacks contain a gray-green powdery substance which, if mixed with water and applied onto soil, recombines with it to form -1.
So it's an anomalous, weird ass version of Roman concrete.
Yes.
only soil. It's a soil version of Roman concrete.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure Roman concrete used like things that could be called soil.
uh,
Huh.
Let me
neat.
double check. No window. What was Roman concrete made of? Uh, Ancient Romans concrete consisted of a mix of volcanic ash, or also known as pozzolana, lime, and water to make mortar.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not exactly soil.
Yeah.
alright. Dash 1 is a self-propagating soil anomaly appearing similar to a pool of concrete. Dash 1 at this stage has been shown to have remarkable surface tension, able to support pressures of up to 40 kPa. What the fuck is a kPa?
I just closed the window. The window. Let's see. KPA. Pressure measurement. Uh, okay, so the Pascal or kilopascal as a unit of pressure measurement is widely used throughout the world, particularly in countries which follow the metric system, most of Europe. In some industries, it is largely replacing the pounds per square inch, PSI,
Ah,
unit. 1 kPa is equal to 0.145038 psi.
oh,
So it's basically the metric version of psi.
gotcha. If removed from the main pool, samples of Dash 1 cease activity and coalescence, producing an isotropic gray solid of stiffness similar to concrete, but of fair higher yield strength. Vickers hardness 50 HD30, but otherwise lacking anomalous properties.
About to say, if you make me open up another window, look up what Vickers hardness 50 HD30 is, I'm gonna scream, man.
I'm not. Laboratory analysis has revealed the composition of that of surrounding substrate with 1043 acting as a resin matrix. Initially, an instance of Dash 1 propagates at the rate of approximately redacted meters square per hour, assimilating starting soil until reaching a depth of CCA 1.5 meters and a final area of CCA 8 times the area covered by the resulting Dash 2. After approximately redacted hours, a number of ambulatory growths, bearing outwards resembling to human arms, began to form within Dash 1. Once fully formed, the growths proceed to use Dash 1 as well as occasionally establish raw materials within the perimeter affected by Dash 1 to construct a structure or object labeled Dash 2. After this construction is complete, leftover Dash 1 retreats towards the center and hardens, providing a foundation for a structure. Experimenting the with decreasing the quality of 1043, use has showed the process is successfully complete. However, the base layer is proportionally thinner and beyond a point characterized by a thickness. The transformed soil layer. God damn it, soil layer.
It's okay. Take your time.
Oil later.
Shut up. Not exceeding redacted centimeters. The process fails to complete.
Soilinator.
Shut up. Alright. Addendum 1043-1. List of Dash 2 types. Destination Dash 2-1. Prepares a smooth walled rectangular building of base CCA 30 by 20 meters and height of CCA 10 meters. The interior divides into two floors, each containing 41 identical rooms and one of about twice the size. Smaller rooms, walls, and floor contain a number of protrusions bearing outward resemblance shelves, bedding, and a table. The larger room's floor contains several holes CCA 25 centimeters in diameter, which terminate below the structure's base, microstructure of the most surfaces have been found to physically interfere with germ growth. This designation 2-2 appears a semicircular dome approximately 16 meters in radius with decorative elements resembling the architecture of Mussolini era Italy.
Ah,
Oh, that's a bit anachronistic.
There are,
don't worry, Italy got tired of him and took him down themselves.
yeah, there are 4 entrances located 90 degrees apart. The interior contains a raised podium and approximately 500 irregularly arranged seating places connected via stairs. The internal walls and roof curve considerably and contain a large number of structural features. Analysis has shown the structure to possess excellent auditory properties. Alright, Incident 1043-1. On Redacted 20 Redacted, members of MTF Chi 4 Brick Breakers were dispatched to a supposed instance of 836 infestation in Redacted Canada. However, on-site assessment has shown this to be an uncharacteristic instance of 1043, spreading rapidly in approximately 10 centimeters deep layer, and repurposing the material with the perimeter to repeatedly construct what appeared to be several sections of a statue. Identified segments include a humanoid arm approximately 15 meters long, with his fingers embedded in a spheroid, a square slab, and a dead expunged cross section.
Why? Why did we need to data expunged that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Also, why is one parentheses at the end but not at the beginning?
Hmm. I don't know.
And fuse them in a seemingly random arrangement, forming a mound approximately redacted meters in diameter. Procedure 20 Surtur, used upon operative approval by Dr. Redacted, showing successful in halting 10-1 activity.
Is that gears?
Maybe. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think that's a gears.
Yeah, that's probably gears. Because that,
Why are we redacting gears?
I don't know.
No idea.
That's true, Jerry. You can't. You're on the phone. Incident dash two.
Magic.
Yeah. Incident dash 2. On Redacted 20 Redacted, a raid on the Redacted, a coffee shop suspected to serve as a cover for Are We Cool Yet? Oh no. Activity related to spreading of SCP Redacted as part of the recent We Are the 99 Bottles campaign. Among the items procured was a moleskine notebook containing sketches resembling Dash 1 and detailed drawings of structures resembling 1018. SCP Redacted, as well as objects of seemingly impossible geometry. The drawings are diminished. Diminished. How the fuck do I say that?
I mentioned.
Dimensioned and surrounded by stenographic markings, a number of yet uh, undeciphered symbols, as well as arbitrary contents such as stylized sketches of common objects, and a drawing of a nude female identified as redacted, a freelance writer frequently frequenting the same establishment.
Bruh.
Uh,
Bruh.
I'm
uh,
pretty sure that's illegal.
I don't know whether or not it's illegal, but at the very least, it's fucking scummy as hell.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't need
I
to be scummy or wrong.
yeah, like I don't remember I think there's kind of mixed precedence on like drawing porn of an adult without consent and
Yeah.
how it would go through the legal system, but you could most definitely argue a sexual harassment case at the very least.
Oh yeah.
But I don't think it in and of itself is a crime.
Yeah.
It should be,
That
but it is not.
yeah.
The only
Again, that does not change the fact that it's fucked up. Fuck that guy.
yeah, I forgot his name, but there was only one person I've heard of late that's been arrested for drawing porn of actual people, and that's mainly because he drew them as children doing porn stuff,
Yeah.
and he was
That's
arrested.
yeah.
I forgot his name.
That's where that's where it can actually feasibly be considered CSAM.
Yeah, I think he also drew an actual child as well doing that stuff. Anyways, let's stop talking about that because that's just depressing. Anyways, the notebook contains a number of fingerprint marks which have been determined to consist of 1043 powder. Page 23 of the notebook shows a crossed out drawing that features similar to the structure encountered by MTF Chai 4 during Incident 1. It is followed by a number of calculations ending with 8-43.2, unknown symbol, star star 2I fuck yeah! Exclamation mark, underlined twice. Great math. Same copies of notebooks contents are available to personnel with 2-1043 clearance. I've never seen Matthews fuck yeah before. Alright. So that's all we know about this group so far, is that they made this anomaly.
Yeah.
That just makes two types of buildings.
And it's well, there's a third type that's talked about in Incident, but
Yeah, Incident 1.
yeah.
But it was showed that Ari Kuyat had some involvement.
Yeah. So uh
Kind of like neutral, because it's not like the buildings are outright harming people.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But
I'd
where
probably I was thinking probably in true neutral.
Yeah. The, the only thing that puts me off is that the not Russian, the Roman university was put with this group in the description.
yeah.
That's the only thing that puts me off, but
E-
apparently they're not as bad as them.
Well, yeah, the
Oh
book
yeah.
in this universe.
Yeah.
Anyway, in light of something that was brought up in that article, I would simply like to say, Mussolini, Mussolini, where you be? Here I am, dragged through the street.
Alright. What's the next one? Oh my god. You guys are gonna love the next one. It's right under it. The Aqua Ed's Conservancy for Penguins.
Conservancy for penguins, okay.
An organization that operates by conserving penguin habitats and has the same name as now defunct Foundation Front organization, but it is still unknown whether this is related or just a coincidence.
Wait, so it's just an anomalous group that anomalously uses anomalies to protect penguins?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I
That's
know we're
pretty
gonna put it.
based.
I know we're gonna put this in a good group, but I love the nickname for the SCP, Penguin
Penguin
Honeymoon
honeymoon
Suite.
suite.
Oh my god, this is amazing. This might be my favorite group of the night. Oh, look at those penguins.
Look at the creatures. They're such good borbs.
Oh, I didn't know Galapagos had a penguin.
Yeah, it's like it's like the furthest north penguin species.
Huh. That's interesting.
Look at all them water dinos.
Yeah, oh, okay, it's a bit longer than usual. But I'm fine with reading all this because this sounds amazing.
It's it is too bad that we do not have fully aquatic dinos, but penguins get pretty close.
Yeah.
Well, true penguins were even closer, but
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of
this,
dinos. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I already said what I said. They don't exist anymore. True penguins were killed out.
True. But, I forgot. Tomorrow is going to be the release of 4 episodes of that Steven Spielberg and Morgan Freeman dinosaur thing on Netflix.
Ooh.
4 episodes. Instead of
Paleo,
just 1, it's 4.
Paleo Twitter is about to explode.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I don't have Netflix.
Damn.
Otherwise, I'd be watching it.
Item 2720, object class safe. Damn. Okay. I definitely tell the medication is doing better because when I cough, it doesn't hurt my throat. Like usual.
Wow.
Yeah. Special containment procedures. To facilitate containment, the Foundation has converted Awashima Hotel for Provisional Containment Site 123. Site 123's original function as a hotel is to be retained. All calls from GOI 3004. Aqua
The
S.
game.
Huh?
Oh, Fortress Battle?
What?
Oh, sorry. Uh, uh, a game me and Spood play just randomly like took over my whole screen, and I was wondering what happened until it told me Fortress Battle. I have interest in that, so I'm ignoring it now.
Yeah, that's funny as shit. Just all of a sudden, I'm just reading SCP GOI number 3004, and you just say, Fortress Battle! Like, what?
Fortress battle!
Anyways, all calls from
New,
GOI. Huh?
I was gonna say new GOI unlocked.
Yeah. All calls from GOI 3004, Aqua S Conservancy for Penguins, are to be logged in archive on document 2720-KU. Especially information regarding the hotel room 2720 is accessed from and duration of 2720 is accessible. Hotel rooms leading to 2720 are to be opened only by Foundation personnel for approved procedures and observations. Otherwise, doors are to be locked during the duration in which and 2720 iteration is accessible under the guise of renovation. Wait, so the Foundation is not letting these penguins go in unless testing?
I guess.
Fucking bitch.
Mm.
Description 2720 is a joint destination for multiple extra-dimensional coastal locations accessible only through the door of selected hotel rooms in Awashima Hotel at Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan. It is uncertain if various iterations constitute constitute fuck
Const-
constitute huh
constitute.
constitute my fucking dyslexia. My dyslexia is getting worse because I was sick for some reason.
When you're stressed, the anxiety will make it worse. There's no fixing that. It's just gonna be worse until you get better.
Your anxiety.
I'm not sure what else to say. I've had dyslexia my whole life and have known about it basically my whole life. It is something I already know, and you know. You're stuck with
Oh,
it forever.
oh, I have a funny thing that I realized was probably my worst dyslexia moment. I remembered it. It's basically when I was visiting this turtle hospital in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically we were seeing this one turtle called Lemon that's blind, and when breeding season comes it constantly bangs its head on the wall.
Yeah.
So I said, why don't you what I thought I said was, why don't you just neuter it so it doesn't, bang its head on the wall anymore? Everyone looked at me with horror because what actually came out was, why don't you just euthanize it? So it doesn't hit its wall on the wall anymore.
Oh no, it's don't always hear the mistake. Oh,
How do those words even get mixed up?
I don't
well,
know.
yeah, that's dyslexia.
Yeah, I was so confused. Like, why is everyone getting mad at me? I said neuter. And then one person brought up was I said euthanize. I was like, oh no. I said, no, I meant neuter. I meant neuter. I panicked so hard.
And Aaron, it's just the magic of dyslexia. Any word can be replaced with anything. They don't need to be remotely related. It's just your brain short circuiting.
Yeah, that's why.
Way Aaron gets either way,
Yeah.
Aaron ends up experiencing one of those moments like that classic image that's used as a meme of like a party and all the girls looking at you in disgust.
And only because it's dyslexia, she doesn't necessarily always find out why. In this case, she did not.
Yeah. I was like,
Not
Walks
immediately.
walks up to a party. Hey, let's kill the turtle. New political party. Kill the turtle.
Gosh, yeah, that was the worst time I've ever did my dyslexia. It
What's
disrupt
your
my speech.
yeah? What's your policy proposals? Kill the turtles. Do you have any comments on XYZ current event? Kill the turtle.
Oh my gosh. Uh, oh, sorry.
It sounds like that group would work well in the
Yeah, all
Shark
right.
Punching Center.
Oh, I hate that. You're not wrong, but I hate it.
Yeah. Anyways, a single dimension, or if each iteration constitutes a separate dimension, as there's only one known access point between baseline of reality and 2720 at any given point of time. Chemical composition of 2720 iterations is consistently identical to that of Earth's. In addition, there is no sign of human presence or activity in those locations. The only exception to this is the door in which entry from baseline reality is established. With 2720 iterations, the door is consistently affixed to a natural structure there, e.g., a cliff. In addition, all iterations of 2720 are inhabited by several non-anomalous animals. The dominant species is typically a threatened, defined as animal species classified as. Yeah, okay, we already know that. At least on one occasion, a species of emperor penguin was sighted in a 2720 instance despite said species' conservation status as nearly threatened. Species under the order of Sphinxics forms penguin, usually endangered or either incubation or feeding within 2720. Penguin population inside a given 2720 iteration is estimated to be in excess of 300, with equal amount of males and female specimens. Other animals in 2720, e.g., multiple fish and crustacean species, will each serve as prey for respective penguin species. Although total population of non-penguin animals is unknown, it is numerous enough to sustain the penguins within 2720 during the duration of 2720 is accessible. So wait, so far this is just the hotel that helps try to get penguins out of the endangered and threatened list.
I don't even know if you can say that. It's that it's a hotel that just anomalously has a shit ton of penguins in a pocket dimension,
Yeah,
which is still great.
yeah. And the Foundation closed it off.
Well,
Yeah,
from the public.
Ah. Selection of the
Like
access.
the
Huh?
go ahead.
Oh, I thought I was gonna let you speak.
That's fine.
All right. Selection to the access point of 2720 is determined in a phone call initiated by a representative from GOI 3004 Aqua-esque Conservancy for Penguins. The phone call will occur anytime within the period between 2300 hours and 700 hours of the following day, UTC plus 9. Today, the only known means to interact with GOI 3004 is via phone calls. Initiated by it, while attempts to call GOI 3004 by phone have failed to obtain a response.
They can call you, but you can't call them.
Yeah. During booking, representative will state the room to be booked, check-in, and check-out times. Duration in which 2720 is successful ranges from 32 days to 68 days, matching the incubation period for the penguin species found in respective iterations. Right. Furthermore, the period in which 2720 is accessible corresponds to the mating season for the relevant penguin species. After securing booking, credit payment will be sent to Awashima Hotel. At the stipulated checkout time, the door leading to 2720 will close and lock itself autonomously. The door can be unlocked via the use of an applicable key or other valid lockpicking methods. Opening the door again will lead to original hotel room, and 2720 will no longer be accessible. After closure, the penguins within 2720 will be manifested in their respective native habitats on Earth, as indicated by GPS chips implanted onto them. On the other
Oh,
hand,
okay. So
huh?
it is actually just like acting as a place for the penguins to come and fuck and then help repopulate.
Yeah.
That's nice.
On the other hand, the whereabouts of other entities and objects within 2720 that are not attached to the penguin at the time of checkout, e.g., uneaten fish, pebbles, are unknown after closure. 2720 was discovered on July 10th, 2015, by a part time hotel worker who was assigned to tend to an unclaimed hotel room booked by members of GOI 3004. The Foundation was subsequently notified of the anomaly and placed the affected room under observation.
Imagine being the fucking uh MTF guy
Yeah.
has to like talk to their superiors. Is like, okay, what weird ass fucked up thing did you find today? Um, so it's a pocket dimension. There was a bunch of penguins fucking.
There, what?
there's
It's a pocket dimension, and there's a bunch of penguins fucking.
there's worse things you can find.
Yeah. Addendum 2720-1, excerpts from GOI 3004, Aqua-esque Conservancy for Penguins, profile. Notably, GOI 3004 shares the same name as a now defunct Foundation Front organization. Said front organization was established to prevent urban development on certain extra-dimensional apertures under the guise of conserving penguin habitats, which was suspended on April 2015 due to budgetary reasons. It is uncertain if GOI 3004 is related to the now defunct Foundation Front organization, or if it is a separate organization with the same name by coincidence. Costs between GOI 3004 and the Awashima Hotel are traced to vacant office in Chicago, Illinois. Based on records from the Chicago Police Department, said office has also been traced as the origin of multiple prank calls since January 2016, targeting renovation or repair shops in Chicago. These calls tend to occur
Oh,
between. Huh?
okay. I was just going, oh, okay.
These. Must have snoring. It stopped me for a second.
Snore, bust a snore. Snore, bust a snore.
Yeah, these calls tend to occur in between 900 hours and 1700 UTC-6. While callers have consistently self-identified themselves as a member of GOI 3004, a different name is used each time. This might be a suggestive or rotational roster of an unknown upper limit within GOI 3004 or a policy to use aliases by members of GOI 3004. Addendum 2720-2, interview log 2720 GOI 3004-5. Oh, they managed to get a call from the group. Does someone want to be the penguin person?
Oh
The
my god.
penguin person.
Yeah,
What would a penguin person sound like?
I don't.
Polite? It's a joke. People would sometimes like call butlers penguins.
Fair enough.
Oh. Huh.
The soup.
Oh, right, that tracks.
Yeah.
Either that or he would be either that or they would sound like an unhinged villain from Gotham.
Well, I guess that's why he wears a tuxedo, right?
hmm
Yes.
I just realized that that's probably why they put him in a tuxedo. Oh
You
gosh.
just noticed?
Hi.
All around me are familiar faces.
So I'm guessing Hatchet's reading that person.
I guess.
Alright. Interviewee Miss Mary O'Hara, a member of GY 3004 of managerial position. Notably, a Chicago resident of the name Mary O'Hara was among the individuals prank called by GY 3004. Chicago resident Mary O'Hara was later interviewed and denied that she ever contacted Awashima Hotel. Interviewer Agent Daya Kurosawa forward the following interview was initiated impromptu by Agent Kurosawa when GOI 3004 contacted Awashima Hotel. Interview was conducted originally in Japanese, over the telephone, and wiretapped. Begin log.
As a side note, I love the family name Kurosawa.
Ah,
Anyway. Hello? 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 I need to record a message for you.
oh my god.
Hello? Aqua S Conservatory here.
This statement began utterance 0.4 seconds after the last utterance from the receptionist for GOI 3004, which is manager. Huh? No response from Agent Kurosawa for about 15 seconds. As call was undergoing transfer from reception counter, Miss O'Hare repeats the statement.
Hello? Aqua S Conservatory here.
Repeated and meanwhile for a 3-second pause in between each utterance. Yes, this is Daya Kurosawa from Hotel Management. So are you the manager for Aqua S Conservancy?
Yes?
How may I call you?
Uh, Mary O'Hara.
Ah, Miss Mary, greetings. Do you have a time for a few inquiries?
I have all the time. I have all the time. Is everything alright?
Everything's all right, Miss Mary. Just a few questions to clear some doubts from the higher ups.
Go on, Dia. It's not often that the hotel management requests from me.
Don't worry, it will not take up too much time. I understand your organization have made frequent bookings at our hotel. If there's no person to claim the keys or occupy the room, this is rather concerning to us.
Oh, but the rooms are occupied. Surely you've seen them.
I've seen what's inside, but I want to know more about it.
What's more to know? It should be very clear cut.
What is?
Penguin conservation. It's on the title.
Indeed, but do pardon me. I don't see how the rooms supposedly aid in penguin conservation.
The rooms give those cute, unobnoxious critters a space to replenish their ranks. Your hotel is helping us so much in stabilizing and anchoring that space, you know? Awashima should be proud of the good rep for helping out in penguin conservation.
Oh my god. I want to know why you've chosen Awashima Hotel for these programs.
Uh, okay, where are we? Okay. I could have chosen any building in the world, really. But I always do think that there is an affinity between Awashima and I. Perhaps in another world where we're part of a girls' school at Shizuoka Prefecture instead?
What?
What? Is she hot? I mean, sorry.
So she's creating like internal fanfics of being in a girls' school with a hotel?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Excuse me, but that is rather specific and frankly improbable.
Just like worlds where man-made structures and humans aren't a thing. But anyway, but anything can happen in the world of infinite possibilities, right?
Perhaps, and may I clarify
Uh,
your. Huh?
just the
Yeah. Perhaps, and may I clarify your group's name? It's Aqua S Conservancy for Penguins, yes?
Yep, the S in Aqua S in caps, by the way.
Ah, yes. But to my understanding, Aqua S Conservancy for Penguins was disbanded a few months ago, April this year to be precise.
Disbanded? No, I even celebrated the 5th anniversary in June. In fact, I dare say I was finally able to do something purposeful.
Now, the foundation for an organization, Aqua S Conservancy for Penguins, was ar- inaugurated on June 2010.
Oh.
Like penguin conservation?
Exactly. What else would a conservancy fuck conservancy They expected to do.
Miss Mary, it seemed as though you were not doing anything purposeful previously.
The ranks of the penguin army must grow. So did a member get high and just think the group never disbanded? I don't know. I mean, the original group was like
Yeah,
completely different to what they're doing now.
yeah,
It was just like a front to keep certain things from happening with like the excuse of protect the penguins. And now it's like actually protecting the penguins.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's rather complicated. Well, but I once felt like a cog in the machine, you know? Like, you're supposed to play an important part in the greater scheme of things, but you're actually expendable. But as it turns out, I lingered on. I lingered on no matter what, and there is only one path thereon. Carry on. Right, so that was like I I genuinely could not understand anything coming out of my mouth there. What is she talking about?
This is unexpectedly profound, but say, since we are still on the phone, may I ask you something that's been on my mind?
Say it, Dia.
We've been trying to contact you on multiple occasions previously, but they failed to connect. It's frequently cumbersome for us, really.
I can only use the office phone here. Although there are problems with the cabling, I can send calls, but not the other way around.
Would you mind us exchanging mobile phone numbers for the sake of interaction with each other regarding our collaboration?
I don't use mobile phones. Mobility is not my thing.
Oh my god. This is rather unfortunate. What about your colleagues? Could I liaison through them, if that would be okay with you?
They don't use mobile phones. Mobility is not their thing. We just stand and sit. We don't go
Yeah.
places.
I see. Then I hope your cabling issues will be resolved in the near future. If you sought for a repairman to look into the matter.
Yeah, but they always leave without bothering to come inside or knock on the door. I mean, they just pretend not to see me looking back at them from the windows and doors. But can we get back to my reservation? The erect crested the erect. Who named that penguin?
I don't know.
The penguins are erect. This is bad.
Yeah.
The erect crested penguins need a nice quiet room to themselves.
Of course, I'll handle it myself. May you lie down the specifics? Information regarding booking omitted. See document 27KU, 2720KU for details. End log. Closing statement. Based on O'Hara's words, it is within possibility for 2720 be transferred to another building if GOI 3004 decides so. However, it might constitute a temporary breach where the new access point will be re-identified among the unknown number of buildings, possibly more than just hotels, on a possibly global range. Therefore, containment should be focused at Awashima Hotel provisionally. So, what type of good are they?
I would put this as chaotic good because I think it is an objectively chaotic activity to occasionally book out hotel rooms so that you can turn them into pocket dimensions for penguins to fuck. That
Yeah,
is that is very chaotic in nature, and it's great.
I love this
So
script.
it is great and it is chaotic, but also the person doing it sounds slightly delusional.
Yeah, that's also true. But hey, I mean, as long as they're doing something good for the world, you know?
Random person says lightly.
Oh god, I don't like the one that's at the bottom there.
Yay, Arcania, my favorite activity. Mm,
Oh no.
What?
I see one is gonna be after this group, but I have to go to the bathroom first.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm gonna put the SCP in there. Then I'll go to the bathroom.
are we at ease yet? Are we cool yet? Predecessor organization in France?
Oh.
So what I'm hearing is, are we cool yet? It was sourced from the French.
I guess.
Hmm. The more you know. So how beeth the jury, and how beeth the chat?
I am good. I am currently chewing on flaming honey mustard pretzel twist. They were 99 cents, so I paid $1 for a bag.
Nice.
Mm. Mm. How are you?
I'm alright. Doing fine. I needed to approve by noon tomorrow, but it doesn't seem too bad. Valid. I'm a wee bit tired. I think partially just because I've been having a big bout of depression lately.
Oh damn. That's something to come back to.
Okay. Okay, Aaron's back. Yay. No time for depression. More SCPs.
Yeah. Anyways, I forgot to mention this earlier beginning of stream, but Gucci's gone. He got adopted.
Oh, okay. I forgot that you were fostering a dog named Gucci. I thought you were saying that the company went out of business.
Got adopted.
Wait, Gucci, the brand, got adopted by who? Either way, good for Gucci.
I don't know why, but when you said that, the immediate company that went in my mind was McDonald's. Adopted Gucci.
What?
I don't know why.
I think that cheap fuck of a company would purchase a designer bag brand. The 90K bags were unsustainable. Anyway, good for Gucci. We 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 I think we all collectively wish all of the head pats for the Gucci.
May they have a wonderful puppy life.
Yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Damn it.
May they go bork bork forevermore.
What if they get tired of going?
Sorry.
Then may they go bark bark forevermore.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that made me think of one thing that was in Grown Ups, either one or two, the movie. Where one of the chicken, not one chicken, one of the dogs sounded like a fucking turkey because they did something with the vocal cord surgery, so the dog would stop bothering the neighbors. No, it just
Bruh.
sounds like a turkey.
That's horribly cruel.
Well, it's avoid being sued.
That's just, why do you yell at me, dude?
But of all things, the dog that
This
sounds like a fucking turkey.
level
All right, are we ready for this group?
The cat scream.
Yeah. The next group is: Are we at ease yet? Are we cool yet? Predecessor organization in France.
The French.
Oh boy, it's all in French.
What did you... I... What did you expect, Aaron?
I forgot to get to Google Translate.
It's a precursor to this GOI based in France. Goes into the fucking thing. Oh, it's French. Why is everything French?
Fun fact: Napoleon wasn't French; this random person.
Yeah, wasn't he Sicilian? I feel like I remember that fun fact.
All right, so
Corsian, I believe. Ah.
all right, so it's item number SCP-135-FR, threat level red, object class Euclid. Oh, and its nickname is a remarkable woman.
I love me remarkable women.
All right. Special containment procedures: SCP-135-FRs can be contained in a standard 5x5 by 3 meter cell in the secure wing of Site Aleph, Area 113-B. 135 is to be kept in a non-blind, non-covered environment that would prevent direct visual contact. Each week, a non-blind Class D personnel member is to be sent into the cell to establish direct visual contact with the object. Class D personnel must be immediately retrieved and restrained once direct visual contact has been established. Under no circumstances is Class D personnel to be killed in any other way than as the result of the effects exerted by 135. Oh. Should 135 in any way breach its containment, NTF Mobile Task Force Eta 10, see no evil. Oh, I like that name. I don't know why, I like it. Uh, must be alerted and contact all Foundation contacts within the art world to relocate and recontain the object. Should 135 affect civilians, the Gemini 29 disinformation campaign, stating that the painting had to be removed due to paint deterioration, leading to the spread of hallucinogens, must be implemented.
Yeah, the painting is getting older, so all the mushrooms the artist was taking is coming out of the painting.
Alright. Discussion 135 FR is a painting dating from the early 20th century, possibly the late 19th century. Urban dating is impossible due to the effects of 135 FR, depicting a woman of that era. A subject who comes into direct contact with 135 will go through several phases. Phase 1 begins immediately after exposure. The subject will feel observed by the painting and followed by its gaze. Phase 2 begins 2 days after exposure. The subject will start to see shapes similar to the painting everywhere, clouds, various stains, etc. Up to this point, the subject's psychological state is stable. Phase 3 begins 1 week after exposure. The subject sees the portrait instead of other portraits or images representing human beings. During this phase, the first signs of stress and paranoia appear in the subject. Phase 4 begins 2 weeks after exposure. The subject begins to see the portrait absolutely everywhere, images not representing human beings, various stains, other portraits, all types of artistic media, etc. At this stage, all subjects have shown signs of dementia. Oh god!
Hmm.
Phase 5 begins 3 weeks after exposure. In addition to previous symptoms, subject sees the face from the portrait in every human face they see. Subject reaches a state of intense dementia. Jesus. Phase 6, existence not yet verified, begins 25 days after exposure. It is impossible to know what the subject feels at this stage due to their inability to communicate and the fear they experience as soon as the human being enters their field of vision. A drastic change in their behavior is nevertheless noteworthy. All die of a heart attack 30 days after exposure, after spending 5 days in a fixed expression of fear on their face and shouting the word remarkable just before dying. Most recordings demonstrate notes of terror in the subject's voices at this precise moment, suggesting that a phase 6 does indeed exist. Jesus Christ.
I love it.
So basically, if you see this anomaly, you're fucked.
Yeah,
Yes. It's one of the cursed paintings.
I think the only reason it's Euclid is because it's more easier to contain than Keter.
it is danger, but it is easy to contain danger.
Yeah. If the effects of 135FR do not kill a human being at least once every 30 days, it will exchange places with a masterpiece painting, preferably one on display in a high traffic location. So
Right.
base
So what were y'all just saying about this being easy to contain?
yeah. So basically, the Foundation has to make sure this thing has to the person who looks at it has to die.
Well, yeah, basically.
That's so fucked. Any attempt to cover the object has also resulted in a transfer between another painting and 135. Any attempt to deface the painting or damage the canvas has resulted in the death of a heart attack of the Class C personnel who intervened. Although the
Joy.
canvas. Huh?
Oh, sarcasm. I said joy.
Wasn't there a predatory street art as an SCP? Yes, there is. But that one is actually really difficult to contain. That's why it's a Keter. Also, one of Hedge's favorite SCPs, if I remember correctly.
What? I don't know. I think I just dozed off. Fuck.
Yeah, the SCP random person was mentioned. Wasn't there a predatory street art as an SCP?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I told random person it's a lot harder to contain.
Owl painting.
Yeah. Although the canvas signature was never been clearly identified, a message is inscribed on the back. To a remarkable woman, may the world never again ignore you, my dear, and curse every second it neglected you. Are we at ease now? Damn.
You can
Addendum.
go out on a limb and say
Yeah.
that they were not at ease.
Yeah. Addendum. The portrait is believed to be of that expunged Hoffman, a woman who lived in Russia in the early 20th century. According to the Foundation, she was a servant to a prominent white Russian family and had an intimate relationship with the dead expunged, an itinerant painter. She died of age 30 under circumstances that remain unknown. And that's the end of the SCP. So they basically made an SCP that someone has to die, or it breaks containment. So where are we putting it? I feel like somewhere in evil based on the anomaly.
I think. Uh,
Like a chaotic evil?
uh, why, why am I so tired all of a sudden? This
I
is
don't know.
bullshit.
I don't know.
Um, yeah, I think I'd put this in chaotic evil.
You agree, Cherry?
Yeah.
So, are we good to do the next group, or should I just mention it for next week?
How, how long do you have to stream?
Till midnight. I was probably just gonna do the next group and then end it.
How big is the next group looking like?
Well,
Okay, yeah, now I'm awake. Let's do this.
are we PETA yet? SPC version of Are We Cool Yet?
What? No. What?
Not what I expected tonight, this random person.
Yeah, that just straight blasted the tired out of me. My my brain perceived the statement, "Are we PETA yet?" and I immediately woke up.
Alright, let's handle the last
UN's
group tonight.
One of the links is just UN's proposal, maybe?
What is it? Oh my gosh, it's an SPC-001. So technically we have two SCPs we can look at. I think we only need one.
Mm.
Alright. So the SPC... Oh, it doesn't have a nickname. But this is called SPC 1057-J. Wait, why is the dash J here, but not here?
Mm. I
Whatever.
mean, it is a shark punching
Oh, yeah.
center, so it's like inherently joking.
Yeah. Sorry. Item SPC 1057. Shark punching contingencies. 1057 is remain in the lab pool of Recreation Center 23 until a method of transfer to a smaller private tank has been devised. In the interim, the lab pool was to be closed and members redirected to Recreation Center 22 for aquatic training. Alright, description. SPC 1057 refers to an animate empty space in the shape of a tiger shark. It has no solid physical components but is capable of displacing water through an unknown mechanism. While no observed SPC 1057 consuming food, early punching attempts showed that it is capable of biting hands. It is conjectured that 1057 is remarkably smug about this. Oh my god. Despite a lack of Silesian anatomy, the SPC Athletic Council has voted to designate 1057 as a standard Silesian threat. Oh my gosh, instead of O5 Council, it's the Athletic Council.
What does that even what what does that even mean, man?
I don't know. The Council's comments are below. While some may argue that 1057 is SPC 1057 is literally a lack of a shark. We've decided that this does fall in of line with the essential mission of the SPC. It looks like a shark, it bites like a shark, will surely be punched like a shark. We will continue our innovations in fist integrated simulation technology until 1057 receives the right hug it deserves. SPC Council member Amy Tools. Acquisition 1057 was discovered within a lab pool at Recreation Center 23. 2 SPC personnel were killed and 14 were injured during various attempts to punch SPC 1057. Unfortunately, all such attempts failed due to the lack of physical shark within the pool. During further examination of the Recreation Center bulletin boards, document 1057 S24 was located. Document S24. Try to punch this. P.S. Fuck you. Are we beating it?
I'm shaking my head so disapprovingly.
Do we need to see another SCP? Or SPC, I should say.
Well, wait, are there any others that are related to this?
Yeah, SPC 001.
Oh, right.
Do we want to read this or?
That's looking pretty long. Honestly, I'd say it's probably like chaotic neutral.
Yeah. Wait, here's one thing I could see. Are we. Oh, enemy, are we PDA activist results? What's worse than fucking exploded? Because whatever that is, that's what it happened. Notes, this works against people too. Apparently we can finally bring our battle to Lame-Twine allies of the Slatian Minutes. Shark kicks. Are we beating yet? Wilson's Wildlife Solutions and those filthy, filthy serpent's fists will quake in their pathetic Salatian sympathizing boots.
May I just say, when they word it as serpent's fist, it sounds like a porn term.
You're not wrong.
I can't unhear it.
Enemy bottlenose dolphin results fucking exploded. What kind of self-respecting male willingly goes back into the water? What?
Dolphins and whales are mammals.
Yeah, I know, but they live in the water. So chaotic
Well,
neutral.
whales originally evolved uh leaving the water. They were fish, and then they evolved from not fish. But with dolphins, their ancestors went back into the water and evolved into sea creatures again. They're still
Yeah.
mammals, but they're watery mammals.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This broke me. So chaotic neutral is what you're saying, Hatchet?
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna act like PETA.
They're chaotic.
Alright. I'm gonna start rating again tomorrow. Tonight I'm just gonna end it. Alright. I still think the penguin one is my favorite of tonight.
Oh, 100%. We love some penguin conservation.
I hate penguins, but that woman was entertaining. Just imagining her like writing some weird fanfic of her with the hotel in a high school.
Wait, you hate penguins?
How?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Why do I need to tell you why?
They're adorable.
To you?
Yeah, I guess I just find it odd is all.
Well, I never bring it up because everyone else loves penguins.
Oh my god. I just realized something. Remember when I had to tag NTR?
Yeah.
Apparently, no terrorizer react to Discord. Basically decided, yeah, that means something else. And changed their tag. Damn it, I wanted to keep that forever.
Damn.
Random person, what?
That
So that means they're aware of what NTR means. So, while I'm doing nothing, Cheery, say your last words.
And just remember, if someone asks you why you're staying at a hotel with a buttload of penguins, try not to say you're helping them all fuck. You'll just sound crazier.
Yes. As I stated, I did nothing. So, shit, go ahead and do your last word.
I just heard Aaron say they did nothing. I need to I need to check. Oh, I don't see anything different. Okay, whatever.
It's in VC. You'll see it.
Oh wait, no, I see it.
I did nothing. And Terry changed it.
Anyway,
I think I would approve of that.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead, Hatchet.
when in doubt, shit it out.
Oh my god. Random person, do you have any last words? Since you're still here.
Hmm?
I was talking to a random person since they're still here in chat. See if they have any last words. Wish my friend luck in Minecraft tomorrow. Good luck, whoever the fuck that is. I'm such an asshole. Anyways, Danger Noddles. Before I do my ending words, while I was sick, I found out that my I put some things I don't mind being sent to Goodwill, and some things I don't want being sent to Goodwill in a box. Uh, so all my art supplies as well as my art book that has my critters were sent to Goodwill, and they were already sold by the time I went there to get it back.
Well, shit.
So basically, I don't have my art supplies or my critter book anymore.
F.
Which is why I put um new stuff on there for my throne for birthday time. You don't have to get me anything. I'm just putting it there because of that,
E.
which sucks. Yeah. Anyways, Danger Nettles. I'll see you guys tomorrow when me and Jerry uh, catch more shadow Pokemon.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I'll see you guys then, and uh, Penguin Orgy.